just popping on here to talk about the next guided self-pleasure experience. It's going to be this Sunday. Happy New Year, first of all. And going into the new year, I feel like this is a perfect experience. I am going to have Shakti Noir jumping on here with me soon. And we are going to be talking about this next guided self-pleasure experience. The whole reason I have curated this guided self-pleasure experience is for men to have a different avenue for masturbation and self-pleasure. The options out there are very limited for men in the ways that they can learn how to relate with their bodies in a healthy, present, grounded way. Most masturbation is secretive, hidden behind doors. It's not talked about. And this is a community experience where I have different teachers come in to lead you men through guided self-pleasure experiences. So you can have a woman that is in this field of working with men and their sexual energy to drop in. It's like webinar style, so you're just seeing her video, and she's guiding you through a somatic practice, a somatic experience where you get to connect with your own body and do it in a way that is conscious, has some awareness, and has someone that has some education to be guiding you. So Shakti, I know you're on here, so all you have to do is request to join the live. You'll see the little video camera down at the bottom, and you can hop on. Shakti's gonna pop on to tell us about the event she'll be leading and the style in which she wants to lead it. So yeah, Shakti, if you just press the little, there you go. Questions about the experience, just throw it down in the comment bar to if there's more you want to understand, or if you have a question about it. Welcome, Shakti. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Ian. Hi. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Where are you at right now?
I'm in Austria.
Beautiful. So I was
Yes.
just giving everyone a little bit of a rundown of the purpose of this experience and having different avenues to get in touch with self-pleasure, the relationship with their own body, and do it in a way that isn't hidden, secretive, shameful, and have some guidance, to have someone that is there, present and grounded, to guide them through their experience. So I'll just pass it off to you to introduce yourself, how you even are related to this field of doing this work with men, and then a little bit about the journey that you'll lead on Sunday.
Okay, perfect. So, hello, everyone. My name is Shakti Noir. That's what I call myself here on Instagram. This whole pleasure practice has evolved from my own yearning to get to know myself deeper. And I was thinking about doing it more like a guided meditation at first. So I was writing this guided journey for myself, taking myself deeper into exploring my own body, my own fantasies to, yeah, take it even deeper with myself, but also in my relationship, in my marriage. So this has been a fun way, and what has began with a meditation has developed into the possibility of touching yourself, getting to explore your own body more, and leaving all the shame behind. So I think it's really tough. We never really talk about sex, about our bodies, about what we like, what we desire, maybe also what we fantasize about. And that's why so many get lost in porn, because it's the only outlet they know, or that has been communicated to us through media and everything. So to strip it all back and come back to the body, to your own sensation, and pleasure yourself in a way you want to be touched by another, to really get to know what you desire, what feels good, what feels safe, and to ground into this safety, into this power in your body. And from that place, you can communicate what you truly desire. and you also emit a certain energy, a kind of confidence that is really attractive to women and also to men when a woman knows what she wants. So it goes both ways.
I think a word that you brought in is so important here, which is when you went to create your own meditation, because there's all these different forms of meditation, and I think that pleasure is one of the greatest forms of meditation. Meditation being becoming more aware of myself and
Mm,
becoming more able to sit in that position of the observer, aware of sensations, aware of what's going on in my mind, aware of patterns and habits and behaviors. So I truly
mm,
believe, and that's why I wanted to curate this and invite you beautiful women teachers in to bring your gifts, is to drop into that meditative aspect of it. Instead of masturbation being a way that we soothe or meet some craving that's like an addiction, or, use it as a regulation tool if we're stressed or overwhelmed, or we just don't know how to command our sexual energy at all, so it just rules us and it just like leaks out all the time. This is an
yeah,
actual practice of meditation, of mindfulness, that is becoming more present, aware, and attuned to sensations and the relationship to self. Because I know a lot of men will come to this experience from the porn mindset of, oh, some beautiful woman is going to lead me through this experience. It's going to be so hot. But I know that all of you
it should
teachers,
be in a way.
yeah, yeah. And I know that ultimately that's beautiful. That's a bonus, but it's bringing it back to the relationship with self, of like
Exactly.
being here present in my body. And
Mm,
that skill is the most important skill if a person wants to have the best sex life. If a man cannot be present and attuned to his sensations in his own body in a meditative way, he will never even know his potential in the bedroom with another person, in that like divine union of like the
mm,
expansiveness that can be felt. So uh,
yeah,
that's me
you have to
nerding out
be.
on why I love this.
Yeah, you have to be really present to also notice how your partner is reacting to what you're doing. And you can't check out. And especially for women, we sense these things. Like if the man checks out, is such a big difference to when he notices how I move my body, when it feels really good. And to have that presence and that focus and also desire to get to know the other so deeply that she's able to open herself up to. And when we give pleasure and it gets so wild, so in the moment, such a merging of the bodies. It can feel so thrilling, but also the desire to give back this pleasure to your partner. It goes like in a spiral deeper and deeper and deeper. And on Sunday, I really want to have the emphasis on grounding back into the body, learning that the breath and their own ability to give themselves pleasure is something that they can cultivate and they should cultivate. And in this sexual power, sexual energy is pure creative life force. So from that place, so much can be birthed, and it lies in there. Where the power can be found for men, and I really want to bring this vision of them, of their potential, and of what they can be, and touching themselves and guiding them through some kind of suggestions, putting into it also some moaning, some breathing. So it's all like a scenario, a journey they can just lean back and, yeah, enjoy.
And that's my first of hearing the theme for this Sunday. So you're all hearing it at the same time as me, which I'm excited to hear that, because I think that is one of the most important practices for us as men, that sexuality usually blows a lot of us out. Like we get our nervous system gets to a certain point and we're just gone. We're not really present. We're, just like riding this wave of life force energy running through us. And
Hmm.
the ability to really build pleasure and come back and ground and be present is one of the greatest practices of self stimulation, self pleasure, is to like really bring that pleasure to its capacity as much as we can be with, and then ground it back in with breath, with presence, with movement, with sound. that skill is infinite in how far it can take us and our capacity to be with pleasure in the moment and not get blown out. And this is a tool that makes this so we can handle so much more in life, whether it's frustration, anger, fear, doubt. Like, it's the same skill to be able to handle capacity in our nervous system and ground it in and like make a decision or action from there. So I love this
Mm.
theme for Sunday, and I'm really excited to see how you bring it forward.
Yes, me too. It's all about building the foundation and going back into the body instead of all focusing on the external fantasy and what maybe are projections or illusions that you're running for endlessly. And instead of that, really coming back to the inside and building this confidence, building this stability, building this trust within yourself that you have it in your hand, quite literally, to give yourself the pleasure you deserve and attract magnificent things when you're true to yourself.
Mm. Beautiful. And we'll be posting all sorts of stuff this week about it as we've entered into the new year. This is what I'm going to focus on the rest of the week to join this experience. And if you haven't been, I know that there's probably resistance. This is a very abnormal thing. So
Yes,
if you feel that resistance, reach out to me or Shakti and to ask questions.
anytime.
And know that it's going to be in a webinar format. So you'll just be seeing and listening to Shakti, and then at the end, if you want to come on to share your experience, like, I'll be there to bring you off mute. No one will be able to turn their cameras on or come off of mute unless I do that. So you don't have to worry about some experience that you don't want to have. It's just going to be you being guided by Shakti and then a reflection period afterwards. So um, these experiences are, I think, life-changing, and I know that this is just the beginning of the potential, because this is only a couple in here of doing this, and um, yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes and lands for all you men that join.
Yes, and there is a bonus. You get a special playlist I created for myself. You get to enjoy during this meditation journey. So if you join the call and book the webinar, then that is something you will receive as well.
Beautiful. And I will post this, and those links will be either in my bio, or I'll have them in my story, or I can even put them in a comment. I know you can't click them directly in the comments, but you can copy and paste them to see the link for the event that's this Sunday.
I
Um,
also have it in my Instagram bio on the link. It's the first one. You can click it there if you want to check out all about my profile, what I do, and maybe get hyped up for Sunday.
Thank you so much for popping on here today and
Thank
sharing what
you.
it's going to be about on Sunday. And I look forward to dropping in with you and everyone that joins.
Me
And
too.
I'll be, like I said, I'll be sharing more about it in the few days to come.
Perfect. Have a good rest of the day. Enjoy
You too.
your start of the new year, and we're gonna
Yes.
see each other on Sunday. Bye,
Happy New
Ian.
Year. Bye.
Happy New Year.